Hello everybody and welcome back into Denver Arena here in Denver, Colorado. The Colorado Avalanche and the Toronto Maple Leafs resume the season now. Avalanche coming off a big 4-2 win over the Boston Bruins. Grubauer between the pipes tonight. And the Maple Leafs on the other side going again with Jack Campbell, who has been red hot this season and looks to continue to be that way. The Maple Leafs coming off a 4-2 loss to the Edmonton Oilers back at home. And as we said, the Avalanche with a 4-2 win over the Bruins. Brody up for Mitch Marner. So the Avalanche on a 3-game winning streak. Toronto on a 1-game losing streak. This goes behind the Toronto goal. Riley up ice, tried to find Marner. That pass out of reach. Graves to McKinnon here at center. Circles back in his own zone to McCarr. Up ahead to Landeskog down the left wing. He gave that away. Matthews is in, but he's offside. Second and final time these two are playing this season. Maple Leafs beat the Avalanche back in Toronto about a week or so ago. 8-4 on the special St. Pat night. Here's Rantanen to Landeskog, and a stop there by Campbell staying with him. Matthews ahead. Matthews right wing. Brody, and he plays it across, trying to find Matthews, and Landeskog to McKinnon out to center ice. In over the line now. Riley takes his man. Marner ahead. Nylander drops for Matthews. Up ice for TJ Brody. He gives that away to Nathan McKinnon, who has room. He's in, and he scores! Nathan McKinnon at 5:12 of the first period, and 5:22 of the first period. The Avalanche have a 1-0 lead. Who else would it be other than Nathan McKinnon with that kind of fake? Gets it to the net. Jack Campbell can't make the stop. Avalanche have an early 1-0 lead. Face off here at center. That's one back by Tavares. The pass ahead to him. Clears it in. That's off the blocker and behind the goal. Now Kase in front. Trying to find Tavares with that pass. It's kept in by the Maple Leafs. Burakovsky. Kase drops to Tavares. Muzzin setting up. Here's Justin Hall getting around to Ritchie. Shot. It's blocked. Hall has it again. Kase setting up. Muzzin shot. That was handled. Tavares again back. Kase drops. Here's Jake Muzzin again. A shot. Blocked in front of the goal. And Muzzin holds it in. To the front for Tavares, a shot. That's blocked. Burakovsky still trying to get out and can't. Now he finally will. Up the boards to Kadri and out to center. Here come the Avalanche. A 1-0 lead up to this point. Toronto putting on the pressure though. Hall. Spezza clears it in far side. Meeting there is Wayne Simmons, but Samuel Girard got to the puck first. Saad. Back to center. Here come the Avalanche. That's given away to Liljegren. He'll find Jason Spezza. Has a little bit of room. He shoots. That's stopped by Grubauer. Girard. Here's Tyson Jost. That's given away. Spezza back. Liljegren ahead. Here comes Timothy Liljegren. Finding Mikheyev. And he's stopped by Grubauer. Playing it out to Girard. KT Compher. Here come the Avalanche. 5.5 to go in the period. That pass across. Stopped by Jack Campbell. 5:09 to go in the opening period. The Avalanche have a 1-0 lead. Toronto trying to end this 1-game losing streak fast. They're trailing in this game, and the Avalanche have had the better chances. Toronto's putting the puck to the net, but the chances aren't high scoring opportunities. In the zone they come. Here's Michael Bunting to the puck. Gets by everybody and shoots it wide. Graves. Here's Cale Makar. Looks to center and finds Nathan McKinnon, who has the only goal. Cleared in by the Maple Leafs. Far side, Michael Bunting's there. In front, Sandin, and he sends it wide of the mark. Landeskog taken down. Bunting helping out. Sandin is there with him. Played in front to Sandin, rolls off his stick, and Landeskog gets it back to center ice. Makar. Graves ahead. Here's Gabe Landeskog in the zone. Checked along the boards. The Leafs cleared up the boards up to Matthews. He knocks it down for Mikko Kokkonen, and here comes Mikko Kokkonen. And that pass across the Nylander was a bad one. Drops it back. Rantanen stick the only one there. To McKinnon back in the zone. But that should do it for one, and it will. The Avalanche had a goal at 5:22. The first scored by Nathan McKinnon. That's your score after 1-0 Avalanche. Shots a goal 5 for the Leafs, 3 for the Avalanche. The hits are 3-1 Toronto. Faceoffs 3-1 Toronto. No power plays. 1-0 Colorado after 1. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Ball Arena here in Colorado. And the draw one back. Makar Here's Graves. Here come the Avalanche inside. McKinnon in front. Graves and a big stop. Campbell. Nylander. Brody up ice. Trying to find Nylander on the feed, and that was given away. Riley gets it back and finds Nylander. Here's Brody. He'll flip it back inside. Graves trying to get that puck. Here's Nathan McKinnon with some room, and he shot it off the glove of Jack Campbell. Brody. Matthews. Here's Nylander. Faking by. Has Matthews with him. Back over to Marner. Back to Matthews. And a kick stop by Grubauer. That one looked like it was going in for sure, and Matthews got robbed. Now behind the goal, Marner and Matthews take a tumble, and Landeskog to Rantanen gets it to center. Now trying to get it in over the line, but it's offside for the Avalanche. Well, you know that the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to push here. And they're still down in this game 1-0, but close call a minute ago. Here's Burakovsky with a shot, and Campbell is ready for that. Ritchie. Kashe. Trying to get it right wing and in. Burakovsky's back to it. Here come the Avalanche inside. Not a lot of open ice in this one so far tonight. Here's a steal. Kadri holds it in. Centers the side. He's stopped by Campbell. Hall picks it up and plays to Muzzin. Ritchie ahead to John Tavares. Faking his way inside the zone. Kashe gets it back and drops the Hall. It's offside against the Maple Leafs. Just about halfway through this contest, the score is 1-0 Colorado. Here's the draw. One back by Toronto. Hall flips it in. Spezza's there. He's taken down. The Leafs want a call. There won't be one. Now a breakaway for JT Compher. Simmons gets back and defends well. What a play by Wayne Simmons. Now stealing back. And Compher stop. Tyson Jost in front. Donskoy center. They score! What a pass in front of the goal. It's a one-timer tap-in past the pad of Jack Campbell, and JT Compher makes it 2-0 Colorado. Look at this. The Leafs are caught puck watching this pass. Open lane. Compher has his stick down and just taps it in easily past the pad of Jack Campbell, and Toronto's in trouble now, down by 2. Draw one by Spezza. He gets the pass and brings it in. Spezza to Mikheyev, faking and trying to get a shot to the goal. Now Jonas Donskoy. Back to center. Toronto on a big road stand before going back home for 2 games and then another road stand. Avalanche give it away. Liljegren, here's Compher again to the net. And Campbell didn't have to do much. Spezza. Mikheyev, right wing. Weaves his way inside. Drops it back to Simmons, a shot. That one was a weak shot to the goal. Easily handled by Grubauer. He'll hold on. With 6:28 to go in the second period, Colorado leads 2-0. The draw here by Michael Bunting. He wins it back. Bellemare steals it though to Cole. Here come the Avalanche. That pass. Bellemere's inside. Shoots. That's stopped by Jack Campbell. Given away past another one. And Chuskin looking from the corner in front. Bellemare, and it's backhanded way wide of the mark. Back in front. There's another save. Jack Campbell. Bellemare out. Liljegren racing to it. Breakaway. Timothy Liljegren. He scores. Timothy Liljegren shows some magic on that breakaway for the Toronto defense side of things. And the lead has been cut in half late here in the second period in Colorado. Just bounces. Liljegren just makes his way. That puck dekes out Grubauer, puts it under him. And it's a 2-1 game now. Still 3:36 to go in the period, but things have gotten interesting now. Here's a giveaway. Bunting ahead. Coking it in. Tries to find Bunting. That pass twice failed. Has it back for a third try. And Bunting got it a little late. It's an easy save for the netminder. 2-1 Colorado. Still 2:29 to play in the second period. But Toronto has a push. Here's the face-off. Matthews wins it back. Brody winds up. Fires. That's stopped. Nylander had it in the corner. Cole has it now. And here come the Avalanche. That's played to McKinnon. Here comes Colorado inside. That pass, and it's shot wide. Now Landeskog in front. Rantanen tries. Off the blocker of Campbell. McKinnon in front. Left alone. He's stopped by Jack Campbell. Final 20 seconds of this second period. Colorado has a 2-1 lead. Here's the draw. And it's won back by the Avalanche. Great shot. Scores! Posted in right off the faceoff with 8.5 seconds to go in the second period. Colorado back up by 2. It's 3-1. Look at this. They win the draw, and then it's a snipe by Graves. Jack Campbell can't see through the traffic in front, and just like that, the Avalanche back up by 2. Toronto just hasn't found a way to convert tonight. We'll have to see what the third period brings for the Maple Leafs. Rantanen to Landeskog. Here they come again. McKinnon, and he's stepped by Campbell. Brody clears it, and that'll do it for 2. Well, the Avalanche had a 1-0 lead after 1. They have a 3-1 lead after 2. The shot to goal 13 for the Avalanche, 10 for the Maple Leafs. Hits 8-4 Toronto. Face-off 7-6 Toronto. No power plays. 3-1 Colorado after 2. Welcome into the third period here tonight in Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado. Maple Leafs down by 2 to start the third period. Draw one back by the Avalanche. Makar. He gave it away, and here comes William Nylander. Leafs off to the races. Nylander to Marner. He scores! Mitch Marner, 49 seconds into the third period, gets Toronto back within 1. All set up here by William Nylander. All about time and patience. He got the goalie to one side, faked the shot, passed it across. There's Marner, puts it over the glove side of Grubauer. 3-2 game early here in the third. So Toronto back within a goal, and the Avalanche fans not too happy. Here's Makar to Rantanen. Here comes Colorado. They are offside. So the goal came 49 seconds into the third period, and now it's a 1-goal game. Draw here. One back. Avalanche again. Marner. Here's Rantanen to the goal. Won't get a shot. Austin Matthews turns the other way and puts on the Jets. Matthews with a shot. That's blocked. Nylander centers it back. Landeskog the only stick there. Breakaway Colorado. And a big save. Jack Campbell on Gabe Landeskog's breakaway. Here's Nylander left winging in. Has Marner over to Matthews. He scores! A backhander by Austin Matthews. And early here in the third period, everything is even now at 3. 3:56 of the third period, 3 minutes after the last goal. Look at this, it's set up. Nylander, Marner, and then Matthews on the backhand. Grubauer can't get across to the post side. And the Maple Leafs have tied it. Avalanche fans can't believe it right now. Draw one back by Tavares. The pass up to Kashe, that's given away. McKinnon along the boards, brings it inside. He turned that over, and now it's Morgan Rielly off to the races. Riley's in, he shoots. Kick stop there, Grubauer. Ritchie. Tavares helping out. That goes in behind the goal. Toronto, no one there to support. And out it comes the center. Rantanen in the Toronto zone. And all over him was one of the Leafs. It's played out. Tavares, far past Kashe. He fakes his way in. Breakaway, Andre Kashe. He's stopped. Drops it back to the point hall. Setting up Jake Muzzin. He'll shoot. That's off Grubauer and up and out of play. 12:13 left in the third period. And it's a 3-3 game. Draw one. Here's Brandon Saad off the faceoff. Toronto trying to hold it in. Spezza helping out. Here's Johnson with it. Johnson in the corner. Gives it away. Saad has it back. Spezza over him as well. Played to Johnson, and out come the Avs to center. Burakovsky takes the hit. Here's Kadri in. That shot was blocked towards the net. And back out by Toronto. More than halfway through the third period. We're all tied at 3 here in Denver, Colorado. Simmons takes down Kadri behind the goal. Hall takes a knock but gets it ahead to Spezza. 8 minutes to go, third period. Here's Wayne Simmons in. Spezza to the goal. Circles to the backhand. Try in front to Mikheyev. That pass just fanned on by Mikheyev in front of the goal. A little bit of bad luck there. Burakovsky. Jost. Big hit along the boards. Gets it back to Copper. He stopped in the rebound as well. Got Campbell had to be sharp. Here's Austin Matthews in over the line. Dropped it back, but Jost the only stick there. Here come the Avalanche. Copper to Jost. Offside, Colorado. .5:21 to go, third period. And it's a 3-3 game. Here's Austin Matthews in. He shoots. That's stopped. Nylander back. Setting up Dermott. Here's Liljegren in. Playing it back behind for Mitch Marner. Marner looks for help in front. Finds Matthews. He fans on the shot in front of the net. And the Avs get it to center ice. Jost whipped the puck. Matthews pokes it back in and races off to it. Here's Austin Matthews circling the goal. Looks for help in front. Drops to Dermott. He'll set up Nylander's shot. That's stopped. Marner back to it. In the corner, fighting Nylander. Fakes, but he's taken down. And Jost gets it to Rantanen and back out. Here come the Avalanche. What a move, Mikko Rantanen. And that's stopped by Jack Campbell holding on with 1:07 to go here in the third. Tied at 3. So the Avalanche coming off a 4-2 victory over Boston. Toronto coming off a 4-2 loss to the Edmonton Oilers. 3-3 here in the third tonight. Riley. Here's Kasha giving away. Landeskog a shot. Campbell had to be ready. Here's Rantanen again to the goal. And we'll get it to the net. Has it back. Landeskog trying to set up. Kasha gets it down the ice. Ritchie trying to beat out the icing call. Does. Here's Nick Ritchie. Looks to center. Has help in Tavares. Drops to Riley from the point. He's in. He shoots. That's stopped by Grubauer. Went through him but not in. Cole. Ritchie trying to hold it in. Toronto causing trouble here in the Colorado end. Finally it comes out by McKinnon. Riley flips it back in wide of the goal. That bounces just off the mark. McKinnon has it. And here come the Avalanche. 19 seconds to go in the third period. Stolen by Brody. Played to Sandin. Here's Toronto. That's played over to Michael Bunting. Bunting trying to get it back. Makar ahead. Here's McKinnon. Hope back out to center. Rantanen couldn't hold it. Riley up the boards. Rantanen's back inside. One last shot. It's off a stick. We need overtime as Campbell makes a stop right before the buzzer. Avalanche 3. Maple Leafs 3 after 3. Shot to goal 18 for Toronto, 17 for Colorado. Hits 12-8 Leafs. Faceoffs 10 aside. No power plays. 3-3 after 3. Welcome into overtime here from Colorado tonight. Maple Leafs Avalanche. Second time this season they're facing Toronto. Took them down the first time back in Toronto, 8-4. Here's Marner. Has it off the draw. Looks and fakes. Tries to find some help. Now Makar has a man on a break. Brody trying to get back. Here's the play. Stopped by Campbell. Brody off the boards. Back to Matthews. What a save. Jack Campbell here in overtime. Marner. That's given away. In front of the goal. Rantanen stopped again. Jack Campbell here in overtime. Red hot so far. And now what's happening? Matthews is down on the ice. That's not a good sign for the Maple Leafs. Yeah, Rantanen took his knee into the boards, and he's getting up slowly here. He's going to go to the locker room for the Maple Leafs. Matthews out. Not a good sign. Draw here in the Leaf zone. And it is won back by Nylander. Brody from behind the goal. Looks ahead, and Mitch Marner. Nylander taking the spot for Matthews. The pass gets to him. Here's Nylander in. He shoots. That's stopped by Grubauer. Brody tried to settle it back down. Avalanche have it in their own end. Here from behind the goal, looking for some help. Rantanen tangled along the boards. Marner and Nylander getting in to help. Now a breakaway Avalanche again. In on Jack Campbell. That shot kicked aside. Campbell again. Pass back in front. Doesn't make it now. Taves. He's stopped by Campbell. And it goes up and out of play. The Avalanche have controlled overtime. Jack Campbell has been a wall. Yeah, they've had so many good looks, and Jack Campbell has been up to the task here in overtime. What an entertaining game here tonight. Draw one back. Avalanche trying to dig it off the draw. They do. Kadri, Landeskog, fanned on. Taves has it back. That's given away. Tavares in overtime. Might have a break. Kadri couldn't catch up to him. He finally did. And steals it off his stick. Now Taves. Stolen by Kasha. Circles back. He'll go to his own zone. Just about a minute to go here in overtime. That's flipped back around to Riley. Riley for Andre Kasha. He gives that away. Riley gets it back ahead. Kasha in for Morgan Riley. It rolls out. Here come the Avalanche again. Kadri to the goal. Slows down for Landeskog. He scores! Avalanche win it in overtime. 4-3. So the Leafs on a 2-game losing streak. They do get a point. But this one, not the way they wanted to get it tonight. No, the Maple Leafs looked like they were slow all game, and it completely showed. Jack Campbell did all he could here in overtime. Maple Leafs didn't generate anything the other way, and the Avalanche get the extra point here at home tonight.